So here's the lake. Here's a little path that's, I'll try and get down it. See, the little rolly rocks are the worst things for me. I don't think I'm going to do it. It's too steep. But this lake is about a mile from my front door. And if I was wearing my braces and my pads, I would go down that. But I just got my little third leg, and I didn't think really it was that steep. It doesn't look that steep, but anyway, it goes down there, and that lake has a coastline of about 1,200 miles because they flooded. They put a little dam, and then they flooded a whole valley, affecting about, in 1961, it affected about 20,000 people, meaning it flooded their homes, their farms, their towns, or 2 towns that got flooded. And they really didn't tell them that it was going to happen until like, oh, hey, you better get out of there. And they started filling up the valley with water, and then started flooding, and then, he covered up the city. But because those people were poor and they had no real anything to fight, and they did it so quickly that, and they were given a shit town and a couple of trailers, and but not a farm. They didn't get any money, and that started the death of this valley, because this used to be the bean capital of the world, and Del Monte and Big Green Boy and all those guys were here. So the road you hear behind me is the only road in this neck of the woods, and it's not a bad road, 2-lane road, but once what's the city that's in both states, Tennessee and Virginia, starts with a B. Once, and Johnson City and, Boone, North Carolina. Once those cities, and Asheville, once those cities became, hipster, where their populations went from like 10,000 to 200,000, this little teeny road now has tons of 16-wheel tractor trailers. And these are wild, crazy roads. I mean, they're really nice to go on like on a day like this, but this is a rainforest. This afternoon we could have thunderstorms and fog down to the road. And, it's gorgeous land, right? That's the largest road in our county, And it's really beautiful, and people love to drive it, especially motorcyclists. And I have a friend of mine who's one of my holler neighbors, and he's a retired guy, and he's a volunteer fireman, mostly just to get out of the house from his wife, and he can keep his toys at that place. And he used to respond maybe once a week. Now he's responding to 5 and 6 times a day to deadly crashes where they don't even have the jaws of life. So, they have to come and do the best they can until the big city boys can come. And they're 30 miles away. So, this time of day, early in the morning, and it's the week Sunday, it's really not much traffic, so that's why I'm out and about. And I wanted to give you a little picture of what the deep green is like. And I love you guys. I'll send you a new one.